Good afternoon, everybody. Today is July 2nd, and I just popped the drone combs out here from their bags. I got them out of the freezer. I'm gonna let them warm up a little bit for about a half hour, so I'm gonna hang out with the chickens. Then after that, I'm going to get in the hive, put them back so the bees can clean it out, and then do a hive inspection. Alright, so I'm about to suit up and get into the hive. I am planning on taking 2 frames of honey, replacing it with 2 blank frames. I got these from, I think it was Rural King when I went out there last. So take 2 full ones, put in 2 empty ones, take them inside, and then extract the honey, and we'll get a little taste test tonight. So I'm really looking forward to that. Besides that, I do have to get the drone combs back in there, so I'll take out the 2 placement ones I put in 2 days ago, put the drone combs back in so the bees can clean them out. And then I'm just going to do the usual inspection. I'm going to see if I have eggs, larvae, brood. If I see the queen, that's an extra bonus. And then I'm going to give them a really good dusting of powdered sugar, and then they'll be good. Okay, hive inspection is done. I saw eggs, I saw larvae, didn't see the queen, but I saw cat brood, tons of honey. The entire first super I put on looks like this. It's front and back, just chock full. So I actually kind of broke it open. We're starting to eat a little bit of it as I was taking it out. But this looks beautiful, and I cannot wait to harvest it. Howdy everyone, today is July 3rd and I am happy to announce I have my first little jar of honey. The process was quite interesting because I didn't really have the equipment. It worked, but it wasn't very efficient, so tried a couple different ways. I uncapped the honey with a little roller with spikes, so then it would start kind of dripping out. I had it just sitting over a pot and it wasn't doing a great job. So then I stuck it in the oven, turned the oven on for 30 seconds, then turned it off, and there was a little baking sheet underneath it. So the honey kind of dripped down on that. Didn't really make it go that much faster. I didn't really want to heat it up. So yeah, it took a while, but I'm happy to have at least 1 jar. My conclusion is I definitely need an extractor because I plan on ramping up production of this, and yeah. It's just going to be a lot easier with actual equipment versus trying to rig it some other way. It took all night. I haven't filled all of them up yet, but I don't know, I'd say at least 10 plus of these I got of honey. And then let me show you the combs really quick. So this is what they look like afterwards. There's still a ton of honey in there. You can see the roller just kind of spiked it and then let the honey drip out. I did 2 of them, so they were both that way. But yeah, there's still a ton of honey in there. So what I'm going to get instead is an extractor. So you put it in a big metal barrel and it spins it around. So you use centrifugal force to get the honey out versus just letting it drip overnight. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in the hive so the bees can clean it up, do what they want to do with it. And then next week, I should have an extractor and things will go much smoother. Alright, so I popped the 2 honeycombs back in there. The bees will clean it right up and then they're ready to hit the ground running again. I really just didn't want to tear that comb up. A lot of people just scrape it, wipe it clean, and then strain the honey out of it. I didn't want the bees to start from 0 again, so I took it really easy, just lightly uncapped it, drained it, and definitely gonna have a faster method next time I do it, but it was a pretty neat experience. I'm gonna take this in and let all the family try it, friends try it, and yeah, we'll see what they think. I think it tastes delicious. It has a really nice floral taste to it, so I am ecstatic that I got honey this year. It's July. I've only had the bees for a few months. There's 2 full supers yet. It's pretty amazing, so I'm really excited to share this with everybody. Happy 4th of July, everybody. By the time you're watching this, 4th of July has been long gone, but I hope everybody had a safe and happy day. Good morning, everybody. Today is July 5th, and it is almost 5:30 in the morning. I'm starting to hear some wild birds chirping, so that means the roosters aren't going to be far behind. And today I want to figure out who is starting to crow, because they're going to have to find a new home. I think this floodlight is kind of making them start up too, which is kind of nice actually. Be able to get them a little quicker. So Mr. Featherfoot, I kind of figured. All right, there's our third one. I think it's about 6:45 now. All right, there's our fourth rooster. So as I was putting number 4 up, I heard a number 5. I'm thinking it's probably this one. Quite a temperature change compared to 5 o'clock this morning. It's currently 2 in the afternoon. It's 97, but it feels like 108. It is a toasty one today. Since it's pretty toasty, I went ahead and put some water with their food. The chickens always seem to enjoy that, so they've been nibbling away at it. It looks disgusting, but they prefer that over their dry food. Today is June 6th and the bees are looking a little hot. There's a few more hanging outside the hive than usual. It's currently 98. Definitely feels like 100 out. Yesterday it actually hit 100, but we've got some cloud cover today, so that helps some things out. I ran to Kern and Kirtley last week and I grabbed a bag of crumbles as well as a bag of pellets. They had those back in, which is great. The chickens are actually really liking the crumbles with water, so I don't mind doing that so much. The pellets, I'm going to go ahead and keep using those in their feeders because that just seems to work out a little better. So I'm going to go ahead and unload this. What do you guys think? Are we actually going to get some rain, or is it going to dry up again? It's looking kind of dark and cloudy. Fingers crossed. Well, it finally cooled off enough that Houdini felt like breaking out again. Houdini, I literally just got you back in. I was counting my chickens because I was going to put them up for the night. I kept coming up short. Looked around for her for a while. She's kind of far off. All right, you got to go back, girl. Go on. It's raining. Howdy everyone. Today is July 8th. It's been raining off and on all day, and I came out to see my bees doing this, which is a little sketch. Hopefully they aren't going to try and swarm on me because I know they're probably getting a little crowded in there. But tomorrow my friend's coming. We're going to get the honey off and should help them out a little bit. So hopefully they just stay in there for the night and all is good. As far as the chickens, I'm just going to move their net today. I was kind of waiting for a good rain, so that way the ground's a little softer, easier to work with. So I'm going to move the net and then let them out. So when I went and got Houdini, I stuck my hand into a big old patch of poison ivy. I somehow have never had poison ivy my entire life, even though growing up in around a creek, woods, farming, I've always been able to escape it. So fingers crossed I'm just immune to it, but I'm gonna go wash my hand real quick.